Let's get this over with. Today we're taking a look at Misty Island Rescue, infamously known for being the worst Thomas special. But is it the worst Thomas special? Well, I'll let you guys know in a little bit. So let's get right into it. This was released onto DVD September 7th of 2010, and it wasn't only released on DVD. This was the first Thomas and Friends Blu-ray. Came out the same day, I presume. I don't have the Blu-ray, though. I have almost every Thomas Blu-ray except for this and The Great Race, so unfortunately, I don't have that to show off, but I did watch the rip of the Blu-ray on YouTube, and all I can say is the picture quality is really, really good on that. It looks really good. But anyways, let's take a look at the boring, plain DVD. So, right up there, we got feature-length movie starring Thomas, Dash, and Ferdinand, excuse me. We have the four main stars right up there. Kind of a boring Thomas promo. It's just the stock standard 2009 promo for Thomas. Thomas logo right there. Misty Island Rescue. Kind of like that font. It's pretty nice. There's Misty Island itself. Captain and Sir Topham Hatt looking into some binoculars. And Harold, just kind of weirdly photoshopped in there. He looks smaller than Captain. That's kind of funny. It's an alright poster. Nothing too crazy. On the side, you got the Hit Entertainment logo, as always. Thomas logo again. Misty Island Rescue. Thomas there. Dash, that's who it is. Dash is not there anymore. It's basically the same for the front, but Dash isn't there. And Lionsgate. I really like the color of blue that they chose for this. It's a really nice shade of blue. Pretty nice. Let me move my hand around the microphone. My microphone's in a very weird spot right now. It's not very conveniently placed. Thomas journeys off the island of Sodor in this exciting movie adventure. I suppose so. It's not very exciting. It's kind of lame. Meet Ferdinand, Dash, Bash, and Captain. Pretty nice promo down there. You got all the main stars there, and then Captain just awkwardly put in there. A couple screenshots. You got Thomas on the zipline bridge, which is really a stupid concept. And Sir Topham Hatt like, Thomas, where are you? Thomas! I am better at acting than Carrie Shale. Bonus features in this cool little thing here. The Search for Thomas game, Misty Island Rescue, and Sir Topham Hatt music video. This is the song that plays at the end of the movie. This is, I believe, the first time you could actually get this song. I don't think it's a hit era, like a hit model series song. It sounds like it could be, but I don't believe it is. And then down there you got a website link and everything else. So that's pretty cool. And also this is the first Thomas release to actually say widescreen, which is pretty cool. Here Are the Rails is in widescreen, but it just didn't say it. And before we look even further into this, I would like to say that the case is extremely cheap. Let me take this little thing out. This is the era of the Eco case. Last week was the last good quality case we would get, but this one is very cheap, and this paper right here is this, so you can easily like scratch the disc. I mean, I think it's the same on the other side too. Yep. So I don't like these kind of cases. But yeah, there's the disc right there. It's the bottom part of the artwork, which is nice that Thomas isn't shoved into it. And then we have this little thing, which is a subscription for the Thomas and Friends magazine. Sorry if I'm far away from the microphone. My chair is really far back from the table, actually, so I'm having to bend forward here. Yeah, I kind of find it funny, that Murdoch is on here, and this is from 2010, and he last appeared in season 12, I think, which is like 2008, so that's not a long time, but it's kind of funny. Even so, they still use that early 2000s artwork that they used for the marketing way back in the day. So that's kind of cool. I did get this second hand. I didn't have this growing up. I actually watched it on Netflix when I was was, what, 6 when this movie came out? Yeah, I watched this on Netflix back in the day. I didn't have the DVD nor the Blu-ray. I didn't have any Thomas Blu-rays growing up, but I did enjoy the movie growing up. I did think it was kind of weird that there was all that rhyming, but oh well. But we're not done yet. Like last week, we have 2 more packs to look at. We have the Stupid Heroic Collection and the Stupid 10 Movie Birthday Collection. I'm gonna, you know what? You can just go right down there for now, because you're stupid. But yeah. Misty Island Rescue was included. I don't know. Yeah, it's right down there. Misty Island Rescue was included on here. I didn't comment this last week, I don't think, but the back is so plain. Like, look at those colors. Well, it's mainly not the colors of the artwork. It looks pretty nice, but the actual colors on the back of the case, like just this baby blue, looks really weird. Yep, let's take you out, and I'm gonna chuck you over there, because I don't need you again. Same artwork again. That's the same screenshot from the DVD, by the way. The single DVD. There it is right there. Kind of find it ironic that it's paired with all these movies, because this one is really good, this one is decent, and this one is terrible. So, oh, you can't even see it. Well, it's gonna have to sit behind there. So, we have one more little thing to look at here. The 10 Movie Birthday Collection. Little minor point. I'm so glad they didn't put like Bash or Dash or Ferdinand on the front. That would have just ruined it. You know, a Hit or a Nitrogen would have done that back in the day if they released this. But yep, there it is right there. Slide this out. You can go over there. And then there's nothing Misty and Rescue related in here, so you can go over there too. I might have damaged my sky there, but that's okay, I suppose. There is a screenshot from the movie on the back, which is interesting. I don't think I mentioned this in either 3 episodes, but I love that they put the model shot from Calling All Engines there, because kids need to be associated with the model series these days. Although, I don't think a kid will even remember the CGI series nowadays, because Thomas is 2D now. Whoa! I am recording this the day that the trailer came out, which everybody's so excited for that. I know they are. I know you're excited for that. I think it's on the same disc as their Heroic Collection. Yep. By that, I mean the same movie. So, Blue Mountain Mystery, stupidly titled Blue Mountain, Misty Island Rescue, and Here Are the Rails. So that's really all for Misty Island Rescue on DVD. In terms of the movie itself, it's got an interesting concept. I think the concept could have worked if it was approached better. I think if Andrew Brenner somehow got a hold of this, then I think it could have been decent. I mean, the login locos up here are very hard to save, but because they're very annoying. If these two didn't finish each other's sentences, and if he didn't always say the same 2 words, I think I'd like them a little better, but their voices are grating at times. Yeah, the picture quality on the DVD, it's not that bad. I mean, the animation not the whole animation, but Misty Island itself actually looks pretty nice. I love how the trees look. They look pretty cool, but other than that, it's just blech. I think I mentioned I don't think I mentioned the rhyming. Maybe I did. But the rhyming is so terrible. I rewatched this movie twice for this episode. One, to just refresh my memory, and one, to actually take some notes. I did take notes for these movies. This one in particular, not the other 4, I think. But, yeah. I put myself through hell for you guys. But it's okay, because I love this show. Yeah, the rhyming is terrible. There's so many instances where the characters rhyme. Michael Brandon has way, way too many lines in this movie for my liking. And I also want to mention, there's no, like, fun scenery here. One, because I don't care, and two, because I don't have the logging locos in Wooden Railway. I have, I think I do? Yeah. I have a Trackmaster Ferdinand, but that would kind of be off-putting to put a Trackmaster next to a Wooden Railway, but I can assure you next week will be a bit better because I have some diesels for Day of the Diesels. In terms of specific scenes from the movie, there's a scene where you get to see a whole shot of the boat that brings all the Joby wood to Sodor. It's like the first 5-ish minutes of the movie, maybe. Right before Diesel takes the flatbeds away, but there's so much wood piled on that boat, and it looks pretty impressive. I mean, you could build a whole rescue center out of that wood. But then, apparently, all the wood gets loaded onto 3 flatbeds. 3 logs on each flatbed. That's, if you can do math, that's 9. And then, after Thomas saves Diesel from falling off the bridge to his death, which would have been hilarious, Sir Tom Hat's like, I will send you to the mainland. And everyone's like, woo, Thomas, yay! And Thomas is like, oh, thank you so much, sir. And Sir Tom Hat's like, Diesel lost to Joby wood. That is very bad, and I'm very crushed. The search and rescue center will have to be delayed. New Joby wood will have to be found. What? You had all that wood on the boat, and you're so sad that 9 logs got lost. Are you kidding me? 9 logs are lost, and you're... Oh no, the logs are lost, Thomas! Like, shut up, man. It's 9 logs. That's like losing 2 troublesome trucks. Like, oh my god, where'd those 2 troublesome trucks go? It's not like we have 100 more. This movie is also infamously known for having a very racist scene with Diesel and Thomas, where Thomas is like, no, Diesel, I'm sure Sir Topham Hatt means a really useful steamy. He'll never be that. Growing up, I didn't really recognize it, but rewatching it for this episode, I'm like, wow, how did this even get approved? The animation itself, I briefly touched upon earlier. It's just so bland. It's so like, blech. Ark would just do a better job. Even Jamfield would not do a better job. But it has to do with the lighting, I think. The actual animation in detail is very nice. But the lighting is so boring and one note, and it's just not fun to watch. This movie is really annoying. This is one of the most annoying movies I've ever watched in my life. Also, I noticed for the first time today that Butch with a face actually makes his first appearance in CGI in this movie. It is very famously known that he first appeared in season 15 with a face. But toward the end of the movie, everybody's gathered at the rescue center, and Butch is there with a face next to Birdie, and I'm like, whoa! I didn't even realize that. And yeah, that's really all for Misty Island Rescue. In terms of the DVD itself, it's actually quite lacking in bonus features. You really only got this game for your real bonus feature because this plays in the movie, and I guess this kind of counts because, I mean, you could have watched it while the show was airing on PBS, I suppose, but it's not a terrible song. It's just not very catchy. It's like, oh yeah, Sir Topham Hatt song. It's just kind of annoying. Like, the guy sounds like he's got cactus going down his throat or something. I wish he just had more bonus features. Like, I want to see behind the scenes footage. I want to see Michael Brandon and Martin Sherman recording their lines, but I guess that day will never come. So that's gonna be it for this episode. I kind of enjoyed recording it because I love getting mad. I love getting mad at bad movies because it's just like, you couldn't be more stupid. Like, this movie's retarded. I'm not trying to be offensive, but it is so stupid. Next week, we're looking at an equally bad movie, although it's slightly better. Like, slightly better than this movie. It's Day of the Diesels. Speaking of Day of the Diesels, there's a really cool scene with Diesel 10 at the end of the movie, so you gotta stick around until after the credits to see it, but that is the best part of the movie. It's not even really part of the movie, but it's really cool. But anyways, that's all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really am enjoying doing this series, and I'm getting really excited to look at these episode releases. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week with Day of the Diesels.